Hello and welcome, dear children. Today we are going to study a new poem of English, Standard 7 from Unit 3. It is 3.1 Tartary, written by Walter de la Mare. Before we start, let us know about the poet. Walter de la Mare is a very well-known English poet and a writer. He is also famous for his works for children. He was famous for writing of imaginary stories for children. Children, even we imagine so many things, isn't it? Sometimes we imagine to travel on the moon, or sometimes we imagine to have a robot like Doraemon. Yes, who can give us various gadgets which can be used as shown in the cartoons. So, yes, there is definitely no restrictions and limitations for our imagination. Now, I would like you to observe the picture shown in our textbook. Children, what do you see in this picture? Yes, we see variety of different things like a bed, peacock, lion, lamb. We also see fruits like apple, a dolphin. There are even some musical instruments. They are mandolin, trumpet, and not only this, we can also see a small boy in his night suit, as if he is having control over all of them. I know you are all eager to find out why they have shown so many things in one picture and what is it all about. So, before a further delay, let's get started. The name of the poet, Tartary, itself tells us that the poet is talking about an imaginary land. Here, the poet imagines to be a lord of an imaginary land. Children, what do you mean by the word lord? Who is Lord? Come on, think and say. Yes, the Lord is a supernatural power. We have never seen Lord, but yes, we believe that whatever natural things are present around us, like fishes, trees, animals, humans, sky, star, water, moon, sun, and so many other things around us are created by some supernatural power, and we call it as Lord. So, let us join on the journey along with the poet as the Lord of the mighty kingdom. Now, let us read the first stanza. If I were Lord of Tartary, myself and me alone, my bed should be of ivory, of beaten gold my throne, and in my court should peacock flaunt, and in my forests tigers haunt, and in my pools great fishes slant their fins athwart the sun. In the first 4 lines, the poet says that if he was the lord of an imaginary land, he alone would have been the ruler of his imaginary kingdom. He would sleep on bed made of ivory and sit on a throne made of gold. Children, do you know what is an ivory? If you have seen an elephant, you must have clearly observed that an elephant has a very long tusked teeth. It is very precious and costly. People make various ornaments out of it. For example, bangles. You must have seen white color bangles. They are very precious. They are made up of ivory, that is the tusk teeth of an elephant. And like that, many other jewelries are made out of this beautiful teeth. Not only that, they also make statues with the help of ivory teeth. So, what does ivory mean? Tusk teeth of an elephant, which is hard, creamy and white in color. The other word, that is beaten gold. The gold that is hammered into flat thin shape is called beaten gold. Again here, gold is very precious and we can make various ornaments by heating it and molding it into various shapes. So, the poet's throne is made of this precious gold. Throne means the chair on which the king or a queen sits. So, in the first 4 lines, the poet tells us about how lavish and luxurious life he has in his kingdom. And in the next 4 lines, he tells us about different birds, animals and fishes that are there in his kingdom. Children, we all have seen peacock, and we also know that it is our national bird because of its beauty. So, here the peacocks are showing off proudly to show its beautiful form, and the well-built tigers would also come frequently to take a walk in the forest. Not only this, but even fishes would tilt and swim with their fins shining in the pools. They would move in the direction of the sun. In the next stanza, the poet tells us that as he is the Lord of Tartary, he would be treated very royally. You must have seen some famous people like the politicians or film stars and how they are treated very richly. We also know that there are so many servants around them, isn't it? So similar way, the poet says that if I were the Lord of Tartary, trumpeters every day to every meal would summon me. You know who are the trumpeters? Trumpeters are the people who play trumpet. It's a musical instrument. So these trumpeters would summon him. Summon means to call him for every meal, like your breakfast, lunch, dinner. Every time they would play music to call him for his meals. And in the next 4 lines it says, and in the evening lamps would shine, yellow as honey, red as wine, while harp and flute and mandolin made music sweet and gay. So here the poet says the evening would be more shiny and colorful as his kingdom would be lit with shining lamps. Some would shine yellow as honey and some would shine red as wine. Here the poet has used comparison between yellow and red colors with honey and wine respectively. Not only this, the musicians would entertain him by playing melodious music with different musical instruments. For example, harp, flute, and mandolin. This exotic music would make him happy. I hope everybody has understood this poem, whatever I have taught till now. So, we will end it for today. Let's have a look on the difficult words' meanings that we have studied today. First word is Tartary, an imaginary land. Ivory means tusked teeth of an elephant which is hard and creamy, white in color. Next one is beaten gold. Gold hammered into flat thin shape. Fourth one is flound. Flound means show off proudly. Then hound. Hound means to come frequently. Slant means tilt. Athward means from side to side in a slanting direction. Summon means to call. Gay means happy. That's all for today, and the remaining part we shall continue in part 2 video of same poem. Till then, see you. Bye.